Spike, a cute German Shepherd cartoon service dog, stands in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Shots vary of Spike from wide to tight shots with some camera gear around him.
Hey kids, I'm here in Philadelphia. And let me tell you, there are a lot of hockey fans here. Typically, hockey is played on ice, but it doesn't have to be. Check this out.
Quick sequence of shots of digital game clock, players talking with each other, close up of a stick, and then a panning group shot of the team. Highlights of players moving their chairs around the gym floor and scoring. At times, the ball is highlighted with different colors to draw attention to it. Spike and the Philadelphia Flyers power plays Liam Miller are on camera. Liam sits in a power wheelchair, and Spike stands next to him on the gym floor with bleachers in the background.
Wow, that's so cool. I want you to meet Liam Miller right now. Hey, Liam.
Hey, Spike, thanks for having me.
So, Liam, tell students who are watching about the Philadelphia Flyers power play.
Sure, Spike. Well, we are a team of disabled athletes who all play an adapted version of hockey. So we're all disabled, and we all use power chairs to play the game of hockey that we love.
How long have you been playing?
I got involved around the time I was like 8 or 9, and I had a friend of mine who had just started playing, and I was getting my first power chair for the first time, and he said, "You got to come try this," and I did, and I fell in love with it, and I've been here ever since.
I love watching the team play. Kids, right now I want to show you more of the action.
Philadelphia Flyers power play players are in two different colored jerseys as they play. The ball is taken by Liam Miller as he zooms behind the hockey net, followed by a sequence of more players trying to score. A player shoots and scores.
The Philadelphia Flyers power play team has a lot of fun, but they also want to win. Jake Saxton is one of the assistant captains of the team, which means he's one of the leaders.
We're really competitive. We love having fun, but we also love to win. And I think sometimes when people see this game, instead of these power wheelchair users, like, oh, just, for fun, it's a rec league. But really, we play hard, we bang each other's chairs, and when it comes to tournament play, we play other organizations and every summer, and that gets really competitive. So we're here to win. We're also here to build friendships, but we are very competitive, and we all express our competitive nature when we play hockey.
Leah Donaghy also plays on the team.
So there was a few things that attracted me to hockey. The first was I really enjoyed meeting people who were similar to me. So I wanted to be with them, learn from them, grab advice from them, but I love to be competitive. And I could not find a sport that was really competitive until I found this team. So it allowed me to compete just like my siblings did. And it had allowed me to be passionate about something, to have conversations with my friends who played sports. So I felt like it really included me in all different areas of my life.
Jake Saxton flips the ball in the air and scores.
There are a few differences between how the Flyers power wheelchair team plays versus the Flyers professional ice hockey team. A gym floor is the playing surface instead of ice, a wiffle ball is used instead of a puck, and there are also 5 players on the floor for each team instead of 6. Luke Hoban is also an assistant captain.
We've been going for 20 years now. We started just as a couple people in a high school gym class, and now we're an official affiliate of the Flyers. It's been a big part of my life for a long time.
The age ranges on the team go from about 8 or 9 years old all the way up to people in their 50s. There are also different ways to drive a power wheelchair.
So there's a huge diversity of ways in which players play the game. So there's people that drive the chair with their head, and then they have the stick attached to their chair, and they kind of just push the ball around. And then there's other people who have a lot of upper body strength, so they're able to lift their stick and shoot the ball from a good distance.
I think it's great for kids to know that you can be involved in sports in any kind of way you want. It's competitive, but there are ways to have different adaptions so that you can play just like anyone else.
Spike is back on camera with another flyer, Luke Hoban, who also uses a power wheelchair. Luke has a tube near his mouth and breathes into it sometimes.
One of the guys you saw playing just now was Luke Hoban. Luke, I saw that you use a tube that helps you with breathing. I bet kids are wondering what that is.
That's a great question, Spike. I use this. This is a non-invasive ventilator. It's also called Sip and Puff, but it just helps me breathe a little bit because I can't really take deep breaths on my own. So I don't need it, 100% of the time. Like I'm talking now and I'm breathing now, talking to you, Spike, just fine. But when I need a breath or I need a little bit of help, I can take a breath through here and get nice and refreshed.
Luke, I'm amazed at how talented the Flyers Powerplay team is. Not only are you using a stick, but you also have to steer your chairs.
Variety of shots of the Flyers power play team in action.
Yeah, it's the sport is a little trickier than it looks at first glance, Spike, because you're driving your wheelchair with one hand, and a lot of players hold their hockey stick with their other hand, and it means that it's always one of the most important parts of the sport is coordination and being able to sort of think about where your chair needs to be and where the ball is and what you're going to do with your stick if it comes to you, and trying to use your stick as best you can. And it means that everybody's sort of ability level is a little bit different because everybody's disability is different, but everybody's able to contribute because even if you're not as physically strong, you can be really smart and think about the game and anticipate what you need to do and be a really important contributor on the team.
That's so cool. Thanks, Luke. Kids, isn't that amazing what Luke just told us? It takes a lot of coordination and ability to play wheelchair hockey. Remember, people play hockey in different ways.
An ice hockey game with a shot on goal.
Some people can skate around the ice. Some people use wheelchairs on a hard floor. And each player may use their stick in a slightly different way. But the important thing to remember is that we can all play hockey.
Sled hockey player posing for camera.
One other way that some people with disabilities play hockey is called sled hockey, where people sit on a seat that's on ice skating blades, and people zoom around the ice. Kids, until we get together again, give some thought about how people with disabilities might play your favorite sport. I'll see you soon.